France says Iranian drone sales to Russia would violate UN Security Council resolution.
Here's a summary of the article.
We process your data to deliver content or advertisements and measure the delivery of such content or advertisements to extract insights about our website. We share this information with our partners on the basis of consent and legitimate interest. You may exercise your right to consent or object to a legitimate interest, based on a specific purpose below or at a partner level in the link under each purpose.
This post received a score of 7,700, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I think you mean, is violating, they already sold them.
I think it depends on when they were sold.
The article mentions this is based on an agreement signed in 2015, or so, they were sold more recently.
People need to stop seeing the UN as the global police headquarters and more like a WhatsApp group with all nations. Lavrov plays the role of the gaslighting asshole uncle that no one wants in the group except his 3 to 4 kids who depend on him financially.
Yeah, they literally exist as a roundtable. Their goal is open communication.
I thought it was 10 years, not 5. Am I confused? 10 years from adoption day, provided that the provisions of the previous Security Council resolutions have not been reinstated. 2231/2015 shall be terminated.
As long as there are countries in the UN Security Council that can veto any motion, a non-veto country breaking a UN resolution is meaningless.
The UN isn't a world government, it only exists to try to avoid WWII by giving nations an international platform to appeal to. At that it has done pretty well, at trying to expand its reach it has a pretty mixed record.
Good luck getting people to understand this. They complain about the UN being useless because of vetoes. Okay, let's say we do away with vetoes, and everyone votes against Russia. How do you enforce the resolution if they refuse to comply? With military force? That would bring us back to our current problems, the threat of nukes.
There's no way to do away with the veto powers in accordance with existing UN rules but against the wishes of a member with veto power because it's simply veto that resolution. It's also unlikely that an organization with a similar or better reach than the UN would have been founded and stayed relevant for so long if there was no veto power baked into it. Because superpowers would simply withdraw from the Council and its agreements when it curtails their power below what they feel their economic and/or military power would warrant. Then we would be back to the situation before the UN, which is objectively worse for everyone. Iran be like, well, you pulled out of the deal, so fuck you.
Technically only the US did, but effectively it made the deal dead. I suppose relations aren't getting any better considering the West is doing all it can to turn the current protests into either a revolution or, ideally, from a Western standpoint, a full civil war in Iran that just destroys the country for numerous generations. At this point the Iranian government doesn't have much to lose trying to curry favor with one of the few countries not trying to topple or destroy it, for now.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.